2/27/2021 NASDAQ Composite. Yes, sir. We called it top right over here. And let me tell you what's going on, just so everybody knows. It's going to be the following. 50-day moving average. We broke below it on Friday. We hit what we call a short-term double bottom on this heavy volatility that has happened. We called for the correction. We told everyone up here we were at the high. We started to slip. You close below the 10, you close below the 20, you tested the 50 here, volatility pops up, you met with selling on Thursday, Friday was a narrow range options volatility expiration, and we're clearly below the 50. The real support is right down there, right above that 100-day moving average, and it is possible that we go down with that. Now, we are and will have short-term oversold bounces, as we always do. OptionTradingRoom.com, live market hours, sign up, weekly chart. What's going on here? Well, you're breaking below the 10-week moving average, and you did. And we're testing this consolidation where we had that weekly breakout right here, and then we hit the all-time highs, and then you could see the big drop, and we called that big drop. And it's possible that we're going to come down to 12,795. And we could test a very monumental 20-week moving average right below there. Now, we haven't gone into a weekly sell signal yet. Now, let's take a look at the monthly chart. Let's go to monthly chart. And we'll go to 1 year. We'll go to a 1 year monthly chart. This is the top that we called. And the volatility was going to get ugly in the last week of February. February is not a good month for stocks, never have, been doing it for 35 years. What they did was that upside volatility, what the algos kept going up until they couldn't go any higher, and then higher rates, higher yields, and everything plays in the pocket just like we said. But we said it before it was going to happen. And if you've taken any big losses on this pullback, Option Trading Room, live market hours, or managed account portfolio will do for you. And we will. So sign up, inquire, call us today. That's going to be the support level right there on this 1 year monthly chart. So 12,800 would come into play. It's still very strong. And this is what we call a seasonality pullback. And seasonality, March is going to be coming. March madness, March spring rallies. So we enter into the spring months. We get a good enough pullback, and stocks and their multiples come down, and they get cheaper and they get on sale. There's going to be some great trading ranges off of the bottoms. It's going to be a trader's market. That's exactly what it's going to be. The buy and hold, people are buying the inflated calls, inflated options, and the market makers sell short. You don't know how the market makers work against you. You don't know how that broker-dealer that you're at sells your order flow. There's all kinds of things you don't know, and we're willing to open your eyes. And if I were you, I'd get started today. Click on the free trial link. It's there. That is the 1 year monthly candles on that NASDAQ composite. And I can just say short term now. When you go back to the daily, and we will, and here we are again. You broke below the 50-day moving average. The volatility comes back into play. If we regain that 50-day, go back up, test another lower high before possibly rolling over. The big support level and the real washout is going to be right around 12,600. That would be the real healthy pullback for right now if we can get that. That means that stocks would have to go down lower, but price volatility will have upside price volatility, and then you're going to have that downside price volatility, and you are. And the way that the market makers are working the exchanges, that is something you're not educated on. And I would get educated in all the things that you can't find. And we have them. We've been there. That's where we come from. Now it's up to you to be responsible and sign up for that free trial. NASDAQ Composite Conclusion. Resistance, 50-day. Volatility works both ways.